Hi guys, in this video I will give you my current atlas tree and my future plans with the atlas tree will be. So, I took shaping the mountains and shaping the skies for better atlas progression. I also took expert reconnaissance and commissioned officer for better atlas progression. I also took shaping the valleys and shaping the seas for even better atlas progression. After that, I went into Legion. Why Legion? Well, in my opinion, Legion got heavily buffed this league and is even better now. So, I took Chain of Command. Legion encounters your maps contain 2 additional sergeants. Legion sergeants in your maps have 20% additional chance to have rewards. And Protract Battle. Legion encounters in your maps have 40% increased duration. Legion monsters in your maps take 50% increased damage while in stasis. After that, I took Emblematic, 0.6% chance for timeless splinters to drop as timeless emblems instead in your maps. I also took these small nodes that give you a 0.2% chance for timeless splinters to drop as timeless emblems instead in your maps. I didn't take these nodes because I can just use a scarab. Okay, and then I went into Marrakev Legion chance. Legion encounters in your maps have 55% increased chance to include a Marrakev army. And Templar Legion chance. Legion encounters in your maps have 60% chance to include a Templar army. Why these two nodes? Well, these two are the best Legion armies. The next big node that I took was War Supplies. Each Legion in your maps contains an additional Warhorde. Legion chests released from stasis in your maps release other monsters and chests with 100% increased range. The next big node that I took was Face Off. Legion encounters in your maps are 60% more likely to include a general, and Legion encounters with a general in your maps have both generals. This way you can use a Rusted Legion Scarab and you are not forced to use a Gilded Legion Scarab. Okay, and then I went into Pillaged Treasures. Legion chests in your maps contain an additional random reward, and this node I didn't take yet, but I would suggest if you are strong enough and you can farm this effectively, I will take it. Legion monsters in your maps which have rewards have 10% chance to gain 2 additional rewards, and if not have 20% chance to gain 1 additional reward. Legion monsters in your maps gain 50% more life for each additional reward they have. So they get quite tanky. Always up to you if you want to take it. After I put all my points into Legion, I went with Expedition. Why Expedition? Pretty much the same reason because I took a Legion this league. Expedition is now more target farmable than it was before. Alright, I took Distinguished Demolitionist, 35% increased explosive radius in your maps, 20% increased number of explosive in your maps, and Ancient Writings remnants in your maps have 30% chance to have an additional suffix modifier, and expeditions in your maps have +2 remnants. The next big node that I took was Scratching Up the Ground. Expeditions in your maps have 90% increased chance to be led by Tujian. And the next one was A Noble Quest. Expeditions in your maps have 65% increased chance to be led by Danik. My opinion, I like these two the most. But if you like Rock or if you like Gwenin, you can always spec into these. This is a personal preference, not a must. The next big Atlas passive that I took was Buried Knowledge. 50% increased quantity of expedition logbooks dropped by runic monsters in your maps. And your maps contain 20% increased number of runic monster markers. After doing that, I used some points and I rolled out Heist, Metamorph, Blight, Ritual, and Abyss, and Breaches. I kept Expedition, obviously, Sacred Grove, which I will explain later. Legion, obviously, and Mirrors of Delirium. After doing that, I invested some points in the harvest mechanics. Harvest non-blue plant chance. Harvest crops in your maps have 10% reduced chance to grow blue plants. That's, of course, up to you. I just do that because I'm focusing on rolling a good physical weapon. So, what will my future plan be? After I'm done with my Atlas, I'm gonna refund all of these points that I use for early Atlas progression and will invest them into Harvest after that. So I have Legion and Expedition as a currency income method, and I have Harvest for crafting. All right, that pretty much covers the theory part. I will now show you some gameplay footage. This is not necessary. You don't need scarabs. You can also just wait and you will get the leak mechanic eventually anyway. But for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna display it to you and guarantee the mechanic.
Today.
Orb of alchemy. Of alchemy. Orb of alchemy. Orb of alchemy. Orb of alchemy.
Alright, this is the loot that I got out of it, and I think it's pretty decent. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys are speccing into this leak. I hope you found this video informative. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.